Good morning, friends. Today I'm going to go through a few common mistakes that students generally do while doing operations on fractions or rational numbers as we call them. So, though these concept of rational numbers are introduced in the 6th grade or so, I have seen students make these very common mistakes even when they come to 8th or ninth grade. So, I thought I'll review the concepts so that students avoid making such mistakes and get a strong foundation, and conceptually they know what they are doing. So one of the common mistake is when you add, for example, 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3, one of the common mistakes they do is cancelling this 2 and this 2. This is wrong. See, for example, if I have two apples, okay, if I have two apples and I add half an apple to it, right, what is the total number of apples that I'll have two and a half apples, right? But here, so what am I actually doing here? 2 plus half, right? I'm going to take the LCM. All of you know how to do that part of the addition, and I get it as 5 by 2. Now if you cancel this and this, you get 1 plus 1, 2, which is not right. So this is one of a very common mistake, that you cancel this 2 and this 2 or any other factors whenever there is a addition or subtraction. So this is wrong, which means that when you are doing addition or subtraction of fractions, say 1 by 6 plus 18 by 19, you cannot cancel 6 and 18, or here if you have 38, you cannot cancel 19 and 38. The only way to solve it is take the LCM, either if it's a plus or a minus. Okay, this is one of the very common mistakes. The other mistake that I have seen is whenever you have 2 plus 3 plus 5 by say 4, I have seen students cancelling this 2 and this 2. This is wrong. This 4, actually, what does this mean when you say 2 and 4? What do you mean? You say 2 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 5 by 4. That's how you get 2 plus 3 plus 5 by 4. So cancelling, that means this 4 belongs to all of the 3. You cannot cancel this 2 and this 4 and say it is 2. This is wrong. This is another very common mistake. So first, how you have to do this is 2 plus 3 plus 5 by 4. It can be a plus or a minus, anything. You do this operation first, that is 5 plus 3, 8, 10 by 4, and then if you want you can simplify. Okay, this is another very common mistake that children do. Next, when it comes to division, right? Suppose if I have 4 by 3 divided by 3 by 2. So you would be, in school you would have learned that is into 2 by 3. You reverse it and put the multiplication sign. Sometimes you write 4 by 3 by 2. What this means is 4 by 3 into 1 by 2. Now many children get confused whether this 2 comes in the denominator or the numerator. In such cases, what you can do is, you write this is 4 by 3 by 2, which means it is 4 by 3 divided by 2, or 4 by 3 into 1 by 2. So you get the same answer. This will give you more clarity in understanding. So this is one more problem that the students have to know, where does this 2 come, whether it comes in the numerator or denominator. You can do this. This is 2 by 1. Okay, right. Some of the problems will be like, what should say half be divided so that the answer is 2 by 3. What should you divide one fraction, say known fraction, that is say for example half. So we usually say half divided by x is 2 by 3. Now when you have to find out x, when this half goes this side, students get confused whether it is multiplication or division. So what you do, first you convert this into multiplication. You write 1 by x is equal to 2 by 3. Then you do 1 by x is equal to 2 by 3. When half goes this side, this multiplication becomes division. So 1 by x becomes 2 by 3 into 2 by 1 or 4 by 3. So 1 by x is 4 by 3, which means x is 3 by 4. So this is one of the very common confusions that children have. What should be divided by half to get 2 by 3? So you write the equation and then you first convert this division into multiplication and then proceed like how you have been taught. So these are some of the common mistakes or confusions which children come across. I hope this video will help all of you. We at V3 Smart Learning offer classes, maths classes from grade 8 to grade 12. We lay a lot of importance in a very strong foundation, sound concepts and extensive practice, because we believe that these three will get the best out of children. There are regular coaching classes, year-long classes. We also offer chapter-based learning. Sometimes students don't want to have a year-long classes, students or parents. They may think that I'm strong in arithmetic, but I'm a little weak in algebra, or I'm a little weak in only geometry. Or they may be specific about a chapter. For example, I'm very weak in profit and loss. Or if it's a 10th standard child, I want coaching or guidance only in polynomials. So we also offer chapter-based learning where we give you a strong foundation, sound concepts and extensive practice in that particular chapter, so that you can avoid that year-long coaching classes which you don't want to. So reach out to us at v3tutor@gmail.com. Keep watching this channel, subscribe to this channel and get more updates on easy ways and common mistakes that students generally do. I'll be dealing with many other chapters, higher classes and lower grades and higher classes. So keep watching and give your valuable feedback in the comment section below. Thank you.